Hey, I'm Hunter.
And I'm Allison.
And we're going to talk about imperialism. I'm going to tell you the definition of imperialism, which is the policy by which stronger nations take over weaker nations. The stronger nations were hungry for natural resources. Nations were also looking for new markets to sell their goods.
Some causes are military bases expanded and protected their interests around the world. Imperialist nations built up their military strength, and they also built military bases to have cooling systems.
Frederick Jackson Turner noted that the frontier had been closed by gradual settlement in the 19th century, so Americans turned their attention outward.
Imperialists around the world used ideas of racial, national, and cultural superiority to justify imperialism. One of these ideas was social Darwinism, the belief that life could consist of competitive struggles which only the fittest survived.
White man's burden is the belief that the Western side was the best and was their duty to civilize savages.
America's first steps towards world power were America focused more and more on expanding its trade and acquiring new territories. Matthew Perry sailed a fleet of American warships into present-day Tokyo Bay, Japan. Prior to Perry's arrival, Japan had denied the rest of the world access to its ports. He also favored U.S. more than them.
Seward purchased Alaska in 1867. Secretary of State William Seward bought Alaska from Russia for $7.2 million. Journalists scoffed at the purchase and referred to Alaska as Seward's Folly or Seward's Icebox.
U.S. influence in Latin America grows. U.S. businessmen saw Latin America a natural place to expand their trade and investments. Secretary of State James Blaine helped them by sponsoring the first International Ban America Conference in 1889.
The conference also paved the way for the construction of the Pan-American Highway System Union linked the U.S. to Central and South America.
In 1898, America went to war against Spain. The U.S. acquired colonies and became a world power. Cubans rebelled against the Spanish War. By 1897, American entrepreneurs have invested $50 million in sugarcane plantations.
Causes of the Spanish-American War were yellow press, the Maine blew up, the Delim letter, mistreatment of Cubans. Also, I'm going to talk about the Splendid Little War. They call it a Splendid Little War because it was an easy victory.
The Treaty of Paris was an agreement signed by U.S. and Spain 1898, which officially ended the Spanish-American War, sold the Philippines to the U.S. for $20 million. Spain gave up control of Cuba, Puerto Rico, and the Pacific island of Guam.
The Teller Amendment passed by Congress when it declared war on Spain prevented the U.S. from taking possession of Cuba. Lastly, we're going to talk about Hawaii. The Hawaiian king, Kala something, died, and his sister, Lily something, was his successor. The U.S. grew sugarcane in Hawaii. The queen didn't agree with the white planters, so the planters responded forcefully and overthrew the queen. The government, led by wealthy planters, Sanford B. Dole, asked President Benjamin Harrison to annex Hawaii to the U.S. Then they annexed Hawaii.